up, we're going to meet Liz's sister, Patrice, who says her niece has always been disrespectful to her mother. We'll be right back.
You can say bad things about me and
I didn't
say
say
I'm
anything
not a
bad
good
about
person.
you. You've never met any of my children, the oldest of which will be 14. So how can you know anything about me? I have an Aunt Patrice who is Liz, my mom's younger sister. In my eyes, my Aunt Patrice is ignorant and naive. It's probably been about 20 years since I spoke to my aunt. I don't speak to her because she just takes my mom's side and they talk badly about me together.
My sister told me that Janine called her a bitch and cut her out of her life. And that sounds exactly the way that I've been treated by Janine.
We're talking this hour with Janine, her husband Nathan, and Janine's mother Liz, who were living together up until 4 or 5 months ago. Janine says she and Nathan kicked her mother out of their home after she caused them to be investigated by CPS. Now, they've not spoken to Liz, who says that she now lives in her car. That is, they haven't talked until today. Now, Liz's sister Patrice is going to join us on Polycom, and Patrice told producers she wanted to be here to support her older sister Liz because she believes that Janine and Nathan treated her sister cruelly and unfairly. So, Patrice, thank you for joining us.
Dr. Phil, thank you so much for having me here. What I'm hearing here is really crazy. I've spoken to my sister, and it's true. I have not spoken to Janine in many, many years.
You've never met any of my children, the oldest of which will be 14. So how can you know anything about me? Other than what Liz tells you.
You know, Janine, you can say bad things about me and say I'm not a good person. I didn't say anything bad about you. I asked you a simple question that you're avoiding. And your memory is different than my memory. We spoke on the phone. You called me a bitch. I said, I do not want to discuss this anymore, and I hung up on you. And I know I haven't spoken to you since then. I'm just truly upset that my sister is homeless and living in her car.
Have you offered her a home?
I offered my sister help.
Well, I have a question for you, Liz.
Yes.
Why are you homeless? Why do you not get a place to live? Why do you not get a job to supplement your income? Why do you not live? Hell, you could live in a shelter if you needed to. There are places you can live in your town. We have checked the rent range there, and you can certainly live in a place.
The rent range is about $850 to over $1,000 for a one-bedroom apartment, and I live on Social Security alone.
Right.
And I can't afford that.
But you can make a certain amount of money. Trust me, I've done the math. We figured this out. Why are you living out of your truck? That's not a requirement. You don't have to do that.
I've stayed a couple of times in homeless shelters. I was very afraid of the people that were there. I'm trying to save up money. You need for application fees, and then there's the deposit, and then your first month's rent. I just don't have that kind of money.
Mm-hmm. And Liz, here's the thing. We had opened our home to you. In fact, the first month's rent thing, the very first month, you didn't even pay rent because, again, we knew that you had moving expenses, things like that. We would try to be there for you. We try to help. We asked you to, in part, help us in return. The reason that you're no longer in that home, Liz, is because you didn't want to be a part of that family. And not only did you not want to be a part of that family and do those little things to help, is, again, you brought additional drama into that family. As Dr. Phil said earlier, you don't bring in the government because then they take over control. I don't want to lose my children to something like that because you didn't want to help be a part of a family, that you wanted to be by yourself, that you went to the extent of putting a deadbolt on an interior door bedroom to keep kids out of your room, out of your things, then be a part of a family.
I got to take a break. Janine wrote to the show to ask me if her relationship was too toxic to fix. Well, maybe.
My grandchildren mean the world to me.
I don't